It's the Sanity Check podcast. We're back. Bigger, badder, possibly
sexier,
better than ever, with all new product. No, actually, we're just here to do a short podcast today. Unfortunately, we have some prior engagements going on, but that's okay. Today is just kind of a bullshit kind of themed podcast where we'll talk about things that inspire us while we do games that we like, and that kind of crap. So this will be kind of a little bit less formal and such than the last ones. So here we go. So I have here today, I have Mr. Kaboom.
ShebaKaboom.
Sheba Rodriguez Kaboom. And then, don't mind me, I was smoking a little bit. We have Winterheart, our resident Evil expert. So today's going to be kind of a relaxed kind of podcast. So let's just start off with what games have you guys been playing? Like, what have you been playing? Like, I'll start with you, Winter. What have you been playing lately?
You mean any type of like video games or
like video games? Video games, whatever, whatever you're passing the time with.
Usually it's like building games or survival, like The Forest, Valheim. I dabbled a little bit in Baldur's Gate recently. I don't know. It keeps like, I know it's an early access. It keeps glitching out for me. I always have the bad luck.
Oh, you're playing 3.
Yeah, 3. Yeah. I haven't been playing as many games lately.
Is it mainly sorry.
Well, like school and getting busy with different things.
Right.
But I saw Markiplier play Void Train, and that looks amazing.
I was just gonna watch that actually today with my fiance.
It looks so fun.
Might have. If it's on consoles, I'll definitely try it.
Xbox One.
Nope. Then I will try it then.
Yeah. And then
All
obviously
right.
Resident Evil.
Yeah, of course.
Always.
Replaying it just whenever.
Mm-hmm.
Obsessively. That's
Yes.
Hey, you're looking at the guy who plays Fallout a lot.
Ooh.
You're talking to the guy that plays the Elder Scrolls games a lot, so not as much as our friend Ewok, though. I think he's played Skyrim more hours than I've actually been alive, so there's that. Anyway, so Sheba, what about you, bud? What have you been playing lately?
I've been mainly playing. Recently I really got back into my most favorite Fallout of the time. I know it's kind of heretical for me to say this, but it's Fallout 3.
How dare you? No, I'm just kidding. Go on.
Well, there's actually personal reasons why I played it, and why it's my favorite. Maybe if I'm feeling up to it, I'll open up about it.
Yeah, sure.
But I don't want to turn it into like a sad story or anything like that.
Right. And that's fine. You don't have to explain anything about that. Anyway, sorry.
So, also I've been playing Grounded a lot too. Like, if you ever played Honey, I Shrunk the Kid, if you ever seen Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, it's basically that, but they turned that into a survival game, and it's fun as hell. Like, I like the environment, I like the cartoony graphics, and I like the architecture, and it's just like it kind of gives you like a different perspective on the wildlife that we are standing over above the grass and all that. I know it's an early access game, and it's an early access game made by Obsidian and endorsed by Microsoft themselves. So it's like, it's really, I find it really fun. Back to Fallout 3, I was like, I been replaying it, been trying to do something different and stuff like that, but like, and Grounded, I was just basically continuing on my playthrough. I've also been getting back into Psychonauts too since the new game came out, because I want to play that, and then play the second one. And I've also been playing Battlefield 4 because the new one's coming out in a couple months or next month actually. And I prefer Battlefield than Call of Duty. Well, nowadays I prefer Battlefield than Call of Duty.
Yeah.
But it's just more like I like the actual immersive environment because you get to play around with so much of a giant battlefield. Mostly my favorite mode is Conquest because you get like a large scale map you get to play around in, and it just feels like an actual battle. Like the sound quality, and the explosions, and it's such a destructive environment too. Like,
right,
you can actually like knock down buildings and stuff like that. You can actually like crash into things, and it stays there through the entire game, and like it doesn't go away. Like there is actually wreckage.
Wow.
There you go. I think I played a little bit of 4 with you a few times.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
You and I mostly played 1.
Yeah. For the Emperor.
For the Empire.
For the Kaiser. Well, is that all the games you're playing, D?
Yeah.
There you go. My list is kind of small. I'm kind of in the same boat. I'm kind of waiting for certain games to come out. So I'm kind of going back to my backlog of games. Recently, I've started to replay Fallout 3 as well. I'm also... I'm playing this other game called... it's called like Karen or something like that. It's where you play like a creature like the Thing or whatever. It's like a puzzle game. You guys can hear me okay, right?
I hear you.
It's called Karen?
Yeah, Karen. Not that kind of Karen. No. Like
you're playing
corpse.
You're playing as a parasite too? Oh god.
Pretty much. No, but I've been playing that. I've also been playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey on and off because I've actually not played an Assassin's Creed since 3. So it's a completely different experience now. Like, I'm not used to what they're doing now. And then for like tabletop games, just play Magic the Gathering when I get a chance. Play it with, Sheba, Crystal, Eric sometimes. That's been what I've kind of been playing, and I'm just waiting.
Wait, you didn't mention, like, you said video games. I didn't think you mentioned like card games because I've been also
that too.
Oh
yeah.
Well, I've been also been playing Magic the Gathering with mostly trying to get
right.
I do not play Magic.
It's okay.
Do you play any card game?
No,
Winter?
my brain does not like card games at all.
We can't be friends. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry, I gotta go. Boop, boop.
I have to go. Just run. No, I understand that. I actually, when I was a kid, I actually was kind of the same. I was in your same boat. Like, I used to collect the cards, but I never really played because I sucked at it. And
yeah, like
also
I had Pokemon cards, but I never played them.
Yeah.
Played with them.
I collected Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Oh, same.
So that was yeah, that's a game right there. But yeah, it's just
got my deck.
I sold my Yu-Gi-Oh deck a long time ago when I needed some cash. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been playing recently, and to be honest, I'm just waiting for the new releases to come out, like the Pokemon remakes, Halo Infinity, because I have Game Pass, I can play that. What else? Also, that Marvel game, Midnight Suns. Oh,
don't I was like, yeah, it's gonna be like an action RPG and all that, and then it's just like it turns out to be like XCOM. I'm like, I like XCOM.
I'm okay with that.
No, I like XCOM. It's more like you guys like really hyped us up for that. I'm like, kind of killed the mood a little bit.
Yeah, if you're not interested in it, that's fine. I I've always been a fan of tactical RPGs. So
I don't mind them. Like hell, fuck, one of my favorite games is XCOM 2, and like I played a bunch of like, you know, the old school Final Fantasy games, but like, come on, Pokemon's a tactical.
most of the time, you don't have to use big brain for Pokemon.
Oh my god, I'm so excited for the new open world one that's coming out in January.
Oh,
Arceus.
Legends Arceus.
Yeah. Like, I usually don't buy too many of the Pokemon games. I bought Pokemon Snap. I love that game. Like, I play it all the time.
Obsessively playing Pokemon Snap.
Yeah.
I gotta catch them all. Catch what all? Just them all.
It's all.
All the things. But no, the new one looks really good. Looks like they have had the same team from Breath of the Wild work on it.
Yeah, and honestly, I think it's a great direction for that series. I think they've been wanting to do that for a long time.
Yeah.
Just the limitation of hardware and stuff.
One game I'm waiting to come out is, well, this month. Know that there is certain controversies going on.
Shit.
However, I've been waiting for this remaster for a while,
Mm-hmm.
and I just bought Diablo 2 Resurrected Edition. That's the remastered version, and I know, because I got harassed by a GameStop employee about it.
Oh God.
I was just buying a fucking card. But anyway, that is literally the last Activision Blizzard shit that I am going to be involved in. Diablo 2 Resurrected. That is it. It took Nikki and I a bit to actually sell our copy of Overwatch, because we put like 100 plus hours into that game.
Holy shit! You guys actually did sell it.
Yeah. Like Nikki was like dead set. She actually took her Diva shirts and she donated to Goodwill.
Oh wow!
Like she goes, I'm done. I can't.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I talked about like a Diablo 2, she goes, you know what? Go get it. It's something that you and your friends want to play together, and that's the important part of it.
Pretty much.
Like, because that's old Blizzard. Yeah, that's old Blizzard back then.
Not new.
Not this one, no. And then the other one I'm excited for next month is Battlefield 2042. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, we love the title too.
Oh, do we have a viewer?
Yeah, it's just Nikki. But spread the word.
She still counts too.
I know. What was I? The other one is Battlefield 2042 because, you know, I've been playing 4 and it's a direct sequel to it. And, you know, the way that they've been doing it right now, it's just like it's not even like, you know, gone a whole hardcore on the future FPS, but more like it's easing us into it. Not like Call of Duty where it makes a gigantic technological leap. Sucks. But
yeah.
Well, there's also another thing too. Like they're also adding this thing called Battlefield Portal, which it's a application, but it's also like a part of the game too that you can actually like can create matches on that. You can pre-made matches too, and
Oh shit! Really?
yeah, and all that, and you can actually like set like what kind of, because right now they just added the like 3 games you can actually choose from. Like you can be like characters from like Battlefield Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3, and like the old school Battlefield games and all that. And they're just adding that into it. And it's not characters, it's just like, you know, weapons and just aesthetics from it. They haven't added the, I don't know if they're adding characters to it yet, but still then it's just like they're adding maps from that too, just remastered maps from it, like old maps, but like with a graphical upgrade and all that. They even added more to it. Apparently they expanded on that fucking shit too. Like there's one map I know from Bad Company 2 that was like it was in Vietnam, but like they added more to it. They added like an underground like complex too and all that because
like a bunker.
Yeah, because the Viet Cong like had tunnels and all that. They added that shit too. I was like, whoa.
Wow.
So this was like this was actually like the time and effort they actually put into it, and you can actually like mix and match way you're gonna go too, and I just feel like it's gonna be really fun. One after that is Pokemon Shining Pearl, because I love, that's what got me back into playing Pokemon was Pearl. I was like eh. I mean, I'll watch the show, but like I'm not really into the game, so it's just like in a rut. And then Pearl came out, and I was like, whoa.
Like a leap forward, pretty much.
Like I'm back. And then I just kind of like careened off after Black and White 2. Lastly will be Halo Infinite, but that's gonna be on Game Pass just to save money for right now. I'll get the actual copy later. But
well, technically you're still paying Microsoft.
I mean, yeah, technically, but I don't like the physical copy because I got the Master Chief Collection 5. But that's for collector value.
Or collectors.
Then I did pre-order that Arceus game too, but Nikki also like today, like I was like shopping and all that. She wanted me to put down money for Dying Light 2 because she's also waiting for that game.
The new zombie game.
Yeah. Hey Joe, you want to play a zombie game?
I was just about to say that.
Referencing Angry Joe. Sorry, I've been talking a lot. It's more like I've just been like kind of like just a lot about Battlefield and all that, because I've just been like really like
oh, you're fine.
Zoomed in, like it's not zoomed in, like really focused on that shit, just like because I was like how it's I feel it just the game feels more natural.
Right.
For me.
Well, Call of Duty is more of a arcade shooter.
I was about to say it's more arcade, and Battlefield's more like actual a
simulator.
Actual simulator.
As best you can get. I think I only have one game, or actually, sorry, 2 games on pre-order, which is the Diamond Pearl remake, and I had the Diablo 2 remastered on pre-order. This was before the shenanigans that happened at Blizzards. You're a Blizzard, Harry.
Wow.
I got a pre-order right. It was like a month before that shit was going on, and I didn't. And when I found out, I'm like, I looked over at my future wife, and I'm like, do you think we should just cancel the pre-order and get my money back? And she's just like, no, this is going to be, like you said, Sheba, this is going to be like the last game I'm going to buy from Blizzard for a long time.
Yeah, until they get their shit together.
Until they really get their shit together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when you have a hall like literally named and called the Cosby Hall, there's something wrong.
The Cosby Suite.
The Cosby Suite. It's like
Well, it doesn't help that, the accusations they have are being backed up with a lot of evidence and stuff. And not only that, they just found out that a lot of the evidence that they had. Sorry if we're talking about a very serious subject, but it's kind of part of the course at the moment. I mean, they've been found that they were kind of shredding documents, like HR.
Yeah, I heard about that too. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Which is, by the way, for people who don't know, that is super fucking illegal.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's sad. I used to really enjoy Blizzard a lot. Like, I mean, I used to have a World of Warcraft addiction back in the day. I played...
Didn't we all?
Yeah.
Listen, Loktar McGraw, motherfucker.
Loktar McGraw.
For the Horde.
Zug.
For the Alliance.
Boo!
Boo, alliance scum!
Gotta stick with my
Ooh.
space aliens.
Go back to your UFO.
Wait, what about Diablo
I'm gonna hang out
4?
with the green boys. Can you hear me okay?
Mhm.
No.
Okay, just making sure. Seriously. Thanks. Thanks, Sheba.
you keep asking,
But,
it's like, no.
Well, I gotta make sure, because... Yeah, anyway, But yeah, I'm thinking of other releases I'm excited for, besides games. Let's see. Well, Shang-Chi I think it just came out. It's coming out tonight.
Shang-Chi.
So, start Shang-Chi.
That's actually how you pronounce it. Shang-Chi.
I know. I'm the old nerd. So back in the day we used to call Shang-Chi. Now it's Shang-Chi. Sorry. Kind of like how back in the day we called Ryu instead of Ryu. It's from Street Fighter.
I really hope they haven't said if they're gonna put the movie on streaming and theaters. I have a feeling
I don't think going to after the whole shenanigans with Black Widow.
Ooh, yeah.
Boo.
Well, she's got a point. I mean, she has a reason. I totally understand where she's coming from, but also just want to remind everybody that there's still a pandemic going on, so it's kind of hard to do stuff. So
I don't understand why they can't do both. Like, let people go to the theater who want to go to the theater to see it, but then let people who are still trying to not do certain things be able to watch it.
Well, the thing is, at least for the Black Widow thing, they had it for both streaming and for the movies. The problem was she wasn't getting paid the streaming money from the streaming side and such. She was only getting it from the theater side.
It's not a lot.
Which is not a lot right now, so I would be understandably pissed, and Disney's kind of being scummy with it, but it's big corporations. What do you expect?
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, on a less depressing note,
no, we have to go further.
Depression.
Beyond.
Thanks, Mark. Even further beyond. No, the one release I'm really looking forward to, at least for movies, there's two. It's the new Spider-Man movie. So excited. Oh god.
I have to watch the other one so I know what's going on.
I actually did not watch the No Way Home or
Far From Home.
The one before. Well, Welcome Home.
Far From Home.
Far From Home? Is it Far From Home?
It's Far From Home.
There you go.
I'm looking at the fucking Blu-ray right now.
Oh, there you go. I'm just not a huge. I'm just not a fan of Mysterio, so I wasn't really into it. I always thought he was a B grade villain that, he was just smart. So I wasn't really interested. But what?
Fucking hit my fucking knee.
Good. But yeah, it's just I wasn't really interested in that. I know what happened in the movie because I saw a clip, like the best of the movie on YouTube. And I obviously can watch it on a streaming service if I want to, so I can get caught up. But I pretty much know what's going on. And besides that, I'm really excited for Halloween Kills.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I'm waiting to see Candyman too.
Yeah, I forgot that was out. Oh my god.
Oh,
he's excited. What?
I'm shook.
Why? What's up?
You forgot about Candyman.
I did.
My god.
It's because there's just been some stuff that's been happening with me, and I just haven't had time to think about movies and such. But I know Crystal and me will go see that, and we will go see Halloween Kills. The movie she doesn't want to go see, and I know all three of us will go see is the the last Jackass movie.
Yeah.
Kind of have to because I grew up on that. I know you.
I grew up
I know
on that
most
too.
of you guys have.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad though that Bam's not going to be in that movie though.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
he's going through a hard time.
yeah, it's just like, well, he kind of had a choice, and he didn't really.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it also doesn't help that he has a restraining order from Jeff Tremaine, the guy who directs those movies and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, it was not pretty.
Yeah.
But yeah, besides that though, I think everybody's gonna be in there, barring Bam and such. I just want to see what they're gonna do. Like the last three movies, or the last movies that they did. I went to the movie theaters to go see. I even saw the first one. Sorry. I went to go see him in theaters, so I can't wait to see what
Plus, they got new
what
people
bullshit
too.
they're gonna pull.
Plus, they got new people too. They got actually like people who grew up with them, and they
Fucking Eric Andre.
yeah, because they got people who grew up with them. They're like, we're like, man, they told us not to do this shit at home. Now we're in the movie.
Yeah, but now we're doing it, getting paid to do it.
I think they even got a lady to join them this time.
Whoa, are you serious?
I thought I saw somebody in the trailer.
They're branching out. It's not just the boys anymore.
See, girls can do stupid things too.
Really? No. No, but no, but I just think well, my fiance, we tried to watch the first movie and she absolutely fucking hated it.
I mean, that's understandable.
She's like, how do you find this funny? Like, you know, that kind of thing. Like, she wasn't offended. It was just more like she wasn't finding it funny. And I'm like, what are you talking about? This is fucking hilarious.
Shook.
No, not like that. It was just more. It also didn't help that we got to a part where somebody showed their balls in their butthole, and it was the muscle stimulator. Yeah, we're. I mean, I don't really want to see Dave England's fucking nasty ass wrinkly balls in his asshole, so I don't blame. I don't blame Crystal for not wanting to keep watching afterwards.
Yeah, some of the stuff is not
Fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh god.
But like
one part with the horse.
Oh shit.
It was like, I don't want to gross people out, but it's basically they got something from a horse, like not the butthole, but the other part of the fucking
the other
of a male horse. By the way, they're just like, ugh. Oh god, I can't watch that fucking scene.
I know.
Were you about to say, Winter?
Sorry.
Oh, some of their skits are like actually funny and not gross, like the grandpa that Johnny Knoxville plays.
The dirty grandpa.
Yeah, that's silly.
I love it when they have Preston Lacey, the big fat, I wouldn't say fat, sorry, the overweight man, and they have Wee Man, who's a little person, and they just do weird shit with those two,
like running through in their underwear.
Yeah.
No, the one like where they super glued them together.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I reference that all the time with Steve. I go, we're bros now. We're really bros now. Well, it's also for those who are watching and such. If you want to watch any Jackass stuff, I think it's on Paramount streaming services. So if you want to watch that stuff, it's on Paramount Plus. The one stuff that is not on there, which is sad, I don't know if you guys seen it, or I'm pretty sure, Winter, you've not seen it. It's called CKY.
Nope.
Okay. It's the show, quote unquote show, that was made before Jackass. It had Bam, it had Ryan, Brandon DiCamillo, a bunch of those guys, and they were doing skateboarding, stupid skits, like little things, you know. It was like proto Jackass,
Okay.
or as I like to call it, pseudo Jackass, Pseudo Jackass,
Precursor Jackass.
precursor Jackass. But yeah, I'm excited for that film, and then obviously, I'm more excited for a lot of the DC movies. I'm more of a DC guy. Sheba knows this, and Winter, I think you've known it for so long, since we've known each other. I'm more into DC comics. Like, I love that shit. So I can't wait to see the new Flash movie and a bunch of other stuff that they're doing with that. So it's a good time for content.
The Flash movie gonna have oh my gosh, I'm blanking on his name. The one that
Miller?
was in Justice League.
Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, good. I liked him.
Yes. There was a little bit of controversy with him for a bit because he kind of got a little drunk and did some bad stuff.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, but it was all forgiven, I guess. He's still working on the movie. He apologized and a bunch of shit like that. So
Oh, that's good. Just
that's
apologize. Don't do it again.
pretty much.
Like literally,
I mean,
if people don't own up to that shit, that kind of shit.
Some people don't.
People don't.
No, some people don't, and that sucks. And obviously, the people who do own up after they do bad things, they're the best kind of people because then they try to work on making sure that it never happens again.
Yeah, and that's the whole point. Is growth. Like, you'd want the people to change, so let them.
Well, there's a certain sub kind of group of people that, if you're not of this purity level and such of being a good person, that you're just an awful person and we don't forgive you for whatever you've done. It doesn't matter. Even if you've said sorry and you're working on it and stuff like that.
Or it could be 20 years and they're still going to hold it against you.
Yeah, pretty much. Which, it happens. Those people will always exist. They've always existed, so.
Nothing new.
But anyway. Oh, sorry.
I was going to say nothing new.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so there's just right now it's actually, and with the pandemic going on, it's really good for content right now because there's so many new shows coming out, there's movies still getting thrown out there. So it's a great time to be a nerd, honestly.
I mean, I'm excited for the new Batman coming out.
I am as well.
I'm excited for the last Jurassic Park / World movie coming out.
Dominate.
Another one?
Yeah, they do.
This was. I think this one's the last one.
I stopped watching like 2 movies ago.
Oh.
Just how it. Some movies don't interest people. It's okay.
As I pull off my Jurassic Park shirt off.
Take that off. Take it off. No, but
there's a show that recently aired called Miracle Workers, and
yes,
it's adorable. It's hilarious and adorable, and I know people who've worked on it. So
really?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I just want to see Daniel Radcliffe being hilarious. That's all I'm here for.
Oh my god, the fucking.
He's great.
Oh my god, the fucking. There's a one clip where I think he's playing a priest, and then he does like a show where he's just nothing in fucking garter belt, and he goes and singing "She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain," basically doing a striptease show.
Yep.
It's so good to see Daniel Radcliffe leave like the Harry Potter stuff and go and being his own actor and such. I'm very happy for him.
He does a lot of really interesting stuff.
Well, it's because, when you're in a series like Harry Potter and you've made multiple millions of dollars, you don't have to do literally anything else anymore.
Yeah.
All you can then just be like, I just want to do stage shows. I want to be naked next to a horse, or I want to do, was it like a Kimbo or whatever that one movie was called that he was in?
Guns.
Kimbo Guns.
Staple.
Kimbo Guns. Yeah.
Or be a corpse that drives a dude around on
Guns
water
Akimbo.
with his
Yeah.
parts.
Or he plays the devil in horns or something like that. Like,
Pseudo
honest-
devil.
sorry, pseudo devil.
He's in training.
He's in training. It's good for like actors like that to, you know, they were child actors and they were in something big and they've grown as people and as actors. It could be like the opposite situation where there's other kind of actors. I don't want to name names, but you probably can think of a few who've, after doing that one big thing, and that's it. That's all. They peaked.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of thinking of out of like the whole original cast for Harry Potter. Is Emma Watson doing anything now, or is she just kind of retired?
No, I know Tom Felton, who played Draco Malfoy. Rupert Grint, you know, Ron Weasley. He actually has his own food truck business franchise right now.
Oh, he branched out from the ice cream truck?
I think that was part of it.
Because I know, yeah, like originally he just bought an ice cream truck because he liked it, but that's cool if he's got like turning it into like a thing that he's continuing with.
No, he is not Ed Sheeran. Stop asking him. Oh, she was recently in Little Women.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Remake of.
That was a lovely movie.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. She's been good so far.
I think it's also, from what I remember, she was going to school too, so she was kind of balancing that stuff. So good for her.
Oh, actual Hermione Granger.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just like, yeah, I'm actually really happy for a lot of like people in the entertainment industry who can branch out and do stuff and just be themselves. Kind of like what's his name? Nicolas Cage. Fucking Nicolas Cage. One of my favorite stories I ever heard, or it's a video out there, he went to a karaoke bar just because, and he was just singing in front of a bunch of people, having a good time. Like, I like it when actors, people like that, they're just normal people.
Yeah. People are way too critical for a lot of actors.
Mm-hmm. Well, they set them up to such a high standard.
And they then they kind of develop that personality where they're like too high up there with.
Too good for anybody.
He's Rupert Grint, Ron Weasley. He's recently who played Ron Weasley. He's currently in a show called Servant, Apple TV Plus, which is particularly produced by M. It's a psychological horror series.
Ooh.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah.
But I think when I think of like people when they kind of when they kind of criticize actors and such, I think of remember when Jason Momoa went on vacation for something?
Oh, yeah.
And got quote unquote fat. He did not look fat, bro. I'm fat. That looks normal.
Dude, he put on a little weight. It's called vacation bod.
It's called dad bod. And there were still girls that are like, they looked at him like, I don't see any change.
Like
he looks even better.
He got a little bit of a gut, a little bit. He worked that off because you're like, fuck, he's just gonna stop working out during that vacation.
Yeah, it's hard to maintain workouts like that, especially for guys that big.
Yeah.
It's like, dude,
it takes a lot.
I don't work that. Let him have a vacation. Dude deserves it.
I mean, yeah. Well, it's the same thing with Henry Cavill. I think that's how you say his name. Henry Cavill. Yeah, Henry Cavill. He took a break and stuff like that, and he doesn't have the Superman body anymore. And it's just, I'm just more thinking when you have to maintain that physique for so long, it's not healthy, guys. It looks good, but it's not healthy. I think you said. Oh, sorry.
No,
I'll let you. Well, you told me something, Winter, about how he got prepared for The Witcher.
Mhm.
Hell, like, hang on. Yeah, Kaboomy like brought up a point. Like, he isn't a bodybuilder. Hell, even bodybuilders don't keep up the weight only for shows.
It's true.
Yeah, it's a full-time job. Like the one actor, I think he's in Eternals, and he wasn't like overweight or anything, but he was like a little more on the chubbier side, and he is super buff now, and was telling people like it's a full-time job. The average person, like, you got to get trainers and eat foods and do it like all day long, and like the
Yeah.
average person can't do that. It's so unrealistic.
Well, it's not meant to be realistic. It's meant for movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just people. Oh, sorry.
I was supposed to say, like, and the people that they're trying to go, like, they're trying to be are not realistically human. Like,
Not
Nope.
real.
especially the Internals, where like are basically like demigods.
They're demigods, so
Mhm.
of course they're gonna have perfect bodies. Well, and it's also
I mean, we got
I-
Angelina
I-
Jolie.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, dude, I want to cosplay her outfit in that movie so much.
No,
There you go.
Okay, I want to like get off topic about that just a little bit about the Eternals, about like the whole shit with because apparently people are really saying like, wait, you've been protecting the Earth for how many long, and you didn't do anything about Thanos? Well, it's not a human thing. It's not a human conflict. Are you sure about that? You fight deviants. You mean Thanos wasn't a deviant?
They probably had. Well, I think it's mostly because of their masters.
Also, the writers didn't think of it yet.
Yeah, that too. It's mostly. I think it's mostly their masters. Probably, the Celestials are like, don't get involved in this. This is not your fight. Stay with the mission.
I know. I just found it hilarious where like people are like showing like someone did a comic, and someone did a comic of like the Eternals on beach lounging, and they're looking over, they're seeing the fight like between the battle on Earth, between like basically the fight in Endgame. They're like, whoa, something's going on over there. More Mayatos, please.
Yeah, pretty much. More mojitos, please.
More mojitos. Yeah, I'll take
one
tequila.
mojito. Yeah, but I think it's also going back a little bit. It's people like there's some people who have like a perception of how a person, like an actor or something like that, should look like all the time, and that's not healthy and it's not sane to do that.
Like, for fuck's sakes, Keanu Reeves says I'm not a nice person. Like, people keep treating me like I am a nice person. I just do nice things. Doesn't mean I'm a nice person in general. Like, he doesn't like being put on a pedestal like he's a benevolent god. He's just, guys, I'm just a guy.
I'm just a dude that does nice things because that's who I am.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just, people, they're awful. Tues at 11. You guys can still hear me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
Every time he asks that, I'm going to respond no.
All right, I will make sure not to ask you. Then I'll ask Felicia instead.
I'm still in the conversation, bitch.
Fuck you. But yeah, it's just I think like so since there's so many comic book movies coming out, do you guys think there's going to be like a fatigue of it? Like people are going to get tired of it, or do you think that the studios are smart enough to make sure to keep like that genre fresh?
Yes and no.
Yeah, agreed. It will happen eventually because everything fades out, but it'll still be a while.
Yeah, it's just like right now. It's right now they're kind of like, I think they it's not like DC where they went all fucking hard on that shit, and then they burnt themselves out in Batman v Superman.
Mm-hmm. They put all their chips in one basket,
and they also like with Justice League as well. Like they're trying to like set up for so many fucking movies. Like hell, they put all these characters in one movie. They ain't set them up.
Mm-hmm. Well, you don't even have to do that. The movie just has to be good. Like the original X-Men series didn't do that.
I know.
It's still a classic.
Ugh.
Oh, that's right. Considered a classic by most.
Ugh.
Keyword.
I have so
considered.
many problems with
I
all the
know.
X-Men.
You mean Wolverine and the X-Men?
Yeah, and it is 20 movies.
I'm just gonna phase out of this conversation about that because I like the first two so much.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm
And,
sorry.
I mean, they're like, for when they were made and the fact that they were the very first like comic book movies of that era and everything that has gone on, like it makes sense they would have messed up some stuff. They did okay. I'm just salty.
All is real.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't help that I think back then they didn't know a lot of comic book. This is just comic book movies in general. They didn't know how to actually adapt these movies and such because they wanted to make. Because when you have somebody like what's his name, Bryan Singer, is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did a couple of them.
He did most of them.
Oh, okay.
He has. I think he did 1, 2. Days of Future Past, and then his last one was Apocalypse, I think.
Okay, Days of Future Past, I feel like got the closest that they ever have gotten to actually being good, like to the comics.
I think that is the best X-Men movie.
That is the best one. Newer
the
generations.
best one.
Hang on. X-Boom says newer generations will keep it alive and bring something new or even newer on the table. Just got to give it time.
Yeah.
Yep. That's pretty much how I feel about it. But
His last movie was Dark Phoenix.
oh, he did that one. Fuck him.
Surprisingly, he also did Bohemian Rhapsody. I like that movie.
Good for him. Oh, good for him.
Well, no, not good for him now.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Obviously, because let's not get into that. We do not do that here. Anyway,
This is funny because I actually like Trick or Treat and Valkyrie. Valkyrie was an interesting movie, like the whole Hitler assassination.
I just like Trick or Treat because it's a good movie. It's a good Halloween movie.
It is a good Halloween movie. To be more appreciated.
I've actually seen that one. It creeped me out.
Really?
I mean, I'm not a big horror person anyway. So.
Well, we know.
Gotcha. That's fine. Well, me and Crystal we're a horror household. Like that's our date night is watching scary movies or really bad scary movies. Like shit like Jack Frost and yeah.
I just signed up
La
for
Vantula.
Oh, okay. So I do like the campy movie Tucker and Dale versus Evil. That's my
That movie's
favorite.
fucking awesome.
X-Boomy says sorry, I keep calling it X-Kaboomy. X-Boomy sounds like faster. But X-Kaboomy, my wife, but she goes, favorite slashers go. Michael Myers. Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees.
Jason Voorhees for me. Oh, 1 second, guys. Hey, honey. How you doing? How was your day? Okay. You gonna go take a shit?
Oh, puppy.
Barking.
Just a little bit, okay, honey?
No, we want to hear the cuteness.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, but my favorite slasher would definitely be Jason. So that's my favorite one. All right. Shit, I gotta get going, guys. You guys can keep going with the podcast if you want.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
The host
I gotta go to my. What?
The host is leaving.
Oh, don't worry.
That's okay. We knew it was gonna be a short one.
Yeah, it was gonna be a short one anyway.
Like the host is leaving. The host is leaving the show. It's like Jimmy Fallon leaves like ups and leaves. What do we do now?
Bye.
Fuck y'all.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, everybody, for our viewers, we'll see you all next week, and we'll have a much more longer podcast.
I think we should talk about horror movies since it's gonna be in the season of spookiness.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely, and.